The American Civil War 1861 to 1865 was not only a brutal conflict on the battlefield but also a logistical nightmare for feeding hundreds of thousands of soldiers on both sides. Union and Confederate troops alike faced major challenges when it came to food. While combat and strategy took center stage, the food, or lack thereof, played a vital role in morale, health, and even survival. The challenge of feeding an army. Feeding an army in battle was a monumental task. Supply lines were often long and vulnerable, and armies on the move couldn't always count on fresh provisions. For Confederate forces, this problem was even worse due to the South's limited industrial base and frequent Union blockades, which disrupted supply chains and transportation. During battles or long campaigns, meals became more about survival than nutrition. Soldiers had to rely on what they could carry, what was issued by the army, or what they could forage from the land, or take from civilians. Common rations, North versus South. Union soldiers. Union troops were generally better supplied thanks to the North's greater resources and transportation networks. Their rations typically included hardtack, a dry, hard biscuit made of flour and water. It could last for months but was often infested with weevils. Salted pork or beef, salted heavily to preserve it, often greasy and tough. Coffee, highly valued. Union soldiers were usually issued coffee beans, which they roasted and ground themselves. Beans or peas, dried legumes added some protein and variety to meals. Sugar, rice, and vinegar, occasionally issued to improve meals and reduce scurvy. Confederate soldiers. Confederate rations were far less reliable, especially as the war dragged on. Typical items included cornbread, a staple of the Southern diet, often made in camp from cornmeal. Salt pork or bacon, like their Union counterparts, but often in smaller quantities. Molasses, when available, used to sweeten meals or provide quick energy. Sweet potatoes, peanuts, and local produce, foraged or requisitioned from the land or civilians. Kush, a porridge made from cornmeal and water, boiled into a thick mush. Eating in battle conditions. During active battle or a campaign, meals were crude and hurried. Fires might be forbidden due to the risk of revealing positions, so soldiers ate cold rations if they had them. Cooking, when possible, was simple: frying pork in a tin pan, boiling coffee over an open flame, or baking cornbread in hot ashes. Rations were often issued days in advance and had to last. Soldiers sometimes went without food for extended periods, particularly after a forced march or if supply wagons were delayed or captured. Foraging and scavenging. To supplement meager supplies, both Union and Confederate soldiers frequently foraged. This meant picking wild berries, digging up vegetables, or slaughtering livestock from nearby farms, often without the owner's consent. This practice was officially discouraged but widely tolerated or ignored. Confederate soldiers especially came to rely on living off the land, as supply lines crumbled and food production in the South diminished. Creative cooking and camp recipes. Even with limited ingredients, soldiers became creative. Some made stews from anything available. Others fashioned coffee from roasted chicory, acorns, or parched corn when real beans were unavailable. Slapjack was a fried cornmeal pancake, while hardtack pudding combined broken biscuits with water and sugar when available. The toll of poor nutrition. Poor nutrition led to serious health problems. Scurvy from lack of fresh fruits and vegetables, dysentery from unsanitary cooking conditions, and general malnutrition were common. In fact, disease killed more soldiers during the Civil War than battlefield wounds. Conclusion. For Civil War soldiers, food was a constant concern. Whether they fought for the Union or the Confederacy, their meals were often monotonous, inadequate, and dictated by circumstance. Yet, through ingenuity and sheer necessity, they managed to survive under some of the harshest conditions in American history. The story of what Civil War soldiers ate is more than just a list of ingredients. It's a testament to resilience, adaptation, and the human will to endure.